This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in today's session, we will be talking about the pagination concept first, then we'll go to the other things. Okay, so what is pagination actually? So basically, a website can have number of pages. Okay, so a website can have number of pages. So if a website have number of pages, we want to navigate like page number 1, page number 2, page number 3, page number 4. Okay, so when you click on page number 2, it should go to the next page. So if you are having materials, or if you are having some reading content or something, you will use this concept. Okay, what is that concept? Pagination. What is that concept? Pagination. Okay, how can I apply the pagination, sir? So I can apply the pagination with the help of a class called pagination class. What is the class? What is the class name here? Pagination is the class name. So what is the class name? Pagination. So what is that you have to add? You have to add dot pagination. So what you have to add? Dot pagination. And under that pagination, so suppose you are giving the first page link. So that first page link should be in a uh, unordered list. Should be in what? Should be in a unordered list. So if you observe here, we observe the code here. So what we have here, so it should be in a unordered list. Okay, so the pagination should be in unordered list. And the first page, so first page will have what? Okay, so did I start the recording once? Yeah. So first page contains what? So first page contains li class is equal to page item, a class is equal to page link. So what you're adding, sir? You are adding a list. You are adding a list of elements in which you are having something like page item. So what is the class that you are adding for the list content? Page item. And there will be a link. So when somebody is clicking that link, it should go to some place. No. So for that, what we use? We use the anchor tag. So for anchor tag, what we require? We require something called page link. We require something called what? Page link. Getting my point? So what are the three things that you need to use here? Pagination. So pagination, where you will keep? You will keep for the unordered list. You will keep for the unordered list. Okay. Page item you will keep for what? You will keep for the li. So you keep for the li. Okay. So then page link you keep for whom? You keep for the a tag or the anchor tag. Am I clear? Yes or no? So this will go to the previous page. This will go to the first page, second page, next page. So you might have seen these kind of things in a lot of web pages. Yes or no? So what you're doing, you are just shifting the web page. That's it. You're shifting the web page. So here, what address you will write in the in the place of hash? What you get? You get the address of the next page. You get the address of the next page. So that is what you are going to do. Yes. Am I clear with my points here? Yes or no? Okay. So you can develop. So don't write that H2 P and all. So try to write div and UI and all this. Okay. Yeah. Make it fast. Okay, so with this, what output you are going to expect? So this is the output that you are going to expect. So previous link, link 1, link 2, and link 3, and link next. I think this page I added already. You can just open it also. Finished? Do the copy paste stuff. Don't try to hard code everything. How you enabled the buttons yesterday? What options you added? You added something like disabled, active. Remember? Good. Okay. Now we can also make these links active or inactive by using active class. We can something like highlight. We can something like highlight the current page. Now, for example, if I'm saying uh, active, so which one I'm making active? Which one I'm making active? I'm making the previous one and two as active. Now, what is this? What is this two? Two is in active state or not? So you can try on the same page. Don't need to do again. So you are if you are trying it on the first page, so you can just put this option, active option there. Okay. See, from now on, my intention is always whenever you see a web page. Okay, so you can open a web page anywhere, right? So once you look at that web page, you should understand, yes, this is button, this is pagination concept. Okay, so this is something else, this is something else like that. Okay, so that is what my main intention is here. Okay, code and all, anyhow you get copied and pasted from the get bootstrap. Okay, so here the idea is to know what that element is. So this is pagination element, this is button element, this is carousel element. Okay, so like this. Okay, this button is active, this button is inactive. Okay, so if you see a green color, it is success. Okay, so you have contextual classes, no? So that things. Got it? Okay, next. Next is disabled state. So how can you make it disabled? You can just use the option disabled. You can just use the option disabled. And if you just try to see on the page, so that is not clickable. So that will become unclickable basically. Over. Now this is what disabled means. So previous becomes unclickable. Okay. So in one page only you can say disabled, active, everything in one page only you can just put it. Okay. So now you can use this sizing also. So generally now if you observe here, we have large size. Okay. So small size and the default size. Okay. So basically if you observe here, so we are using pagination LG. LG means large obviously. Okay, SM means small. So if you don't put anything, it will be medium. It will be medium. So no need to put anything. You can just say it is medium. It is medium. So what is the output that you can see? You can see something like this. Okay, so this is bigger one. This is medium and this is small. This is smaller. So what is the code that you are using? You are using something like this. See, one will make the basis for all the things. LG same everywhere. Okay, SM same everywhere. Okay, so it is not like it will be here different, it will be there different. No, so it will be same everywhere. What all the things that you are learning, you need to combinedly create a web page. Okay, so maybe next Wednesday or Thursday we will be building a web page. I'll be giving you the pro forma or the template you have to do with code, of course, but I'll not show you the code. Later, I'll give you the code. Done? Getting the outputs or not? Very good. Getting confidence or not? Hmm? Yes or no? Main aim of a trainer is to put confidence in you. After Visual Studio, you are comfortable or not? Okay, right. So this is how you can put the sizes, and then you can put the alignment also. Okay, so here if you observe the alignment, so now for example you want it in the beginning of the page, so you want it at the end of the page, so you can just align also. Sorry, don't worry about this JavaScript 0 and all, it is not important. Now here the important thing is here, justify content center, justify content center, justify content end, justify content center, and justify content end. By default it will be on the left. By default it will be on the left. Always remember that. Okay, pagination, and what you are using. So whenever you are talking about the positions, always use this justify option. Which option? Justify. Justify content center. Justify content end. So don't no need of this JavaScript void. So that is just a thing which has come. So you can just use hash. That's it. So with this output, you will get something like this: left, center, and end. Yes, Amma. Which one? That you, that is not important. That you can remove. Just use hash. So it has come like that. So you just use hash. That's it. That's just a link. Don't use that JavaScript. Okay, so you can finish. So this is all about the pagination concept. Okay, this is all about what? Pagination concept. So pagination. So now you are clear with pagination, buttons, and what is the other thing? Something like what you learned. Um, okay, I also forgot. Images, tables. Yes or no? So you are okay with that all things, right? Okay. Now we will start list grouping. Okay, so what we'll start now? List grouping. So next concept we are going to talk about is list group. Anyhow, I'll share the document. You can do it later because online people will be getting bored. Okay, so that is why. Okay, so Bootstrap list group. So now, yesterday we have seen groups. Yes or no? So now we are going to look at what? List group. So list group means how it will look like. So now if you observe here, this is a group. This is what? This is a list group. So this is a list group. So how it is looking like? It is like a group of elements, like a group of elements. So it is not a normal group. It is a list group. Now, what is the difference, sir? So normal group did not require any list, but here this requires a list. Now you see, UL class is equal to list group. We are saying no, means what we are saying, a list, a unordered list, you become a list group. What we are instructing it? We are instructing that, hey boss, unordered list, you become a list group. You become a list group. So where you are applying that class, you are applying that class to the UL tag. You are applying the class to the UL tag. As you are applying that to the UL tag, what becomes the list group now? The total unordered list become the list group. Okay. Now generally what is available in unordered list of elements, no? Now here what it will have? It will have list item, or you can say list group item, or it will have what? List group item. So we have three list group items. What is the first item? Something like first item, second item, third item. So you can see, suppose in a website I want to put all the courses. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll put a list of group, and in that I'll put C, Java, C++, and all, no? So that thing. Okay, so that's how we deal with it. Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Right. Done. Look at it, practice it, get the output. That's it. That is my simple fundamental. If I run also, I'll just use the same code. If you are running also, you are using the same code. Okay. Spellings are important. List hyphen group hyphen item. Done. Okay. Now, if you are making it active, you are making it active. What you have to do? You have to just say active. That's it. See, same thing. Same logic is applied for everything. Okay. Only thing what is changing, the list group item. So here we have introduced list group item. So previously we used other component. Previously we used other component. Okay. Same things. Everything will be same. So now when it becomes active, which color is coming? Blue color. So blue color is for success, warning, info. Hmm? Remember? Blue color is for success or warning or info. Primary. Very good. Success which color? Okay. Warning. Warning red. Orange. Our symbol, our traffic lights only, no? Okay. Danger means red. Hmm. Gray. Secondary. Very good. So remember, okay. If you don't remember, also no problem. No one will ask which color, what color, what color. No one will ask. Butterfly, butterfly. Okay, right. So I'm taking time in preparing notes, and you are taking time to practice. Now I'm enjoying. Preparing notes will take 2 to 3 hours time because I have to run the code, I have to copy it, paste it. Now I'll enjoy in 1 hour. You're using shortcuts or not? Very good. Okay. So now you want a list group. Now, for example, with linking items, So now I want a link. I want a link on every item. I want a link on every item. Simple. What is your common sense saying? Your common sense is saying that that first item you will make it as a link. Okay, that is our common sense. But what exactly we need to do, So we need to add one more class. We need to add one more class. So what is that class? List group item. Along with that, list group item action. List group item action. So you just add that class. That's it. Okay. Normally, if you make it with array list and I mean, sorry, with anchor tag and all, that is also fine. But you are in the bootstrap now, so you want to take the full advantage of the bootstrap. So if you want to take the full advantage of the bootstrap, what you have to do? You have to use this class also. What is that class? List group item action. What is that? List group item action. So class is equal to list group item space list group item action. So you are adding that particular one. Now one more thing you have observed here. So we are not using any list or anything. Yes, list we are not using. So we are just having it. Okay, so we are having it directly the class list group means that will say, hey boss, you are a list of element. You are a list of elements. So that is one style. Keeping everything under the list is one style. So keeping everything like this is one style. Okay. Done. Okay, so you can just get the links over here. So first item, second item, so you will get the links on it. Okay, so now moving forward. So disabled. So what you can, how you can disable, sir? You can use the disabled option. So you can use the disabled option. Okay, so disabled option, and here the hovering effect. So see, when you hover onto a link, you generally get that hand kind of thing, no? So that will become disabled. That will become disabled. So if you hover also, it will not give you any kind of hand or something. So it will become light in color first of all, and then it will not give any hover option. Okay. Okay, so that's how we deal with it. List group item disabled. So first two elements are disabled and third item is enabled. Okay. then. So we can even remove the borders basically. So what we can do? Okay, so do it. Okay. So then we will try to remove the border. So now I don't want that border. Okay. So if I don't want that border, so what I'll use is I'll use the list group flush class. What I'll use? List group flush class. Okay. So list group flush class. So how we are going to use that? Okay, so we are just going to say list group flush. So this is a small one. You can uh, try it later. Okay. So generally we don't want to remove the borders, but if you want to remove the borders, you can go for list group flush. List group flush. Small thing. So with that, what will be the result? Are the results matching or not? Are the results matching? Okay. So list group flush. So you are saying UL class is equal to list group and you are saying list group flush. Okay. So once you do that, so you will have the borders removed. You will have the borders removed. Okay. So up to now we have seen something like unordered. No. So now I want to see something like ordered. Okay, so something like ordered. So in order to see the ordered ones, you can say list group numbered. List group numbered. Okay, so up to now you have seen list group means unordered. But now what you are looking at? You are looking at list group numbered. List group numbered. So with OL. OL means ordered list. OL means ordered list. Okay, do it. Once try with UL also. If you are getting in UL, okay. If you are not getting in UL, you can just go for OL. Okay, so so in the same way, you can go for the horizontal group also. So you can just say list group horizontal. Okay, so up to now we were seeing only vertical, no? So what we can say, list group horizontal. Okay, so that you can write later. So simple thing only. And here also, if you observe, we again have the contextual classes. We again have the contextual classes. So now if you observe here, list group item, success, secondary, same things. Okay, so same things, you can see the colors, you can see the colors, same thing, but you can have all the things in where, all the things in which one, all the things in the list group, in the list group. Okay, so you can see different colors, so your browser may give different color, no problem. Okay, so in this way you can add the contextual classes also. This one also I'll leave it to you. Later on you can. So you can even add the action here. Okay, see here, list group item you added action also, and you are adding the success secondary also, means it's like a combination, it's like a combination of different things. Okay, so this also you can try. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, so this is important, list group with badges. Okay, what is this badge, sir, generally? So badge means, now for example, if you are looking at the output here. Okay, so we are looking at the output here. So batch. So if you look at here, so you will have something like, if you observe, so you're having something like 12, 50, 99. So that suppose you will get WhatsApp. So in that WhatsApp, you'll have one or two, something like that. Yes or no? So that are called badges. That are called badges. So that one and two, that will be from the live server. Now we don't have any live server or anything, so we can just see some static number. We can just see some static number. So how we can refer to that badge? Okay. Now you can see here, you can have a list group. Okay, class list group item d flex. You remember this flex, CSS flex? So flex means it will be like a flex element. It will be like, so now you see a flex outside. So flex means like some parts, part one, part two, part three, part four. So that is called a flex. So here we have a deflex. So justify content between, justify content. So that badge, that number should be in between. Okay, align item center. Okay. Now how we are adding that badge? So if we can observe here, we are using badge. What we are using? Badge. And color, you want it to be a primary. So BG background primary. So primary means the blue color. And what is the type? Rounded pill. Rounded pill. So rounded pill means, so you see capsules, no? So capsule, so that is why we call it as rounded pill. So we have rounded pill. So what is 12 here? 12 is the content, 12 is the content, so which is aligned in the center, so align in the center. Okay, so in that way you are having 12, 50 and 99. So inbox 12, ads 50. Okay, so that is 99. So how you are applying that? You are applying by using batch. Okay, so for inbox you are having a span class is equal to batch with a primary, okay, primary background, and it's a rounded pill, it's a rounded pill. Okay, how you are aligning them? You are aligning them in the center, you are aligning them in the center. So like that you are creating three different badges over here. Okay. Okay. So this is one very important one, collapsible. So I'll just show you the output. Okay, so you can just try it later. Okay, so the content also I will just let you create it. Okay, now what exactly happens here is, okay, so as I told you, I also need to just look and type because those things remembering is very tough. Okay, so let me just type, but I'll make it fast. Okay, so collapsible demo. I'll show you here also a small trick I'll show you. Okay, so div class is equal to container, that is fine. So now I want to create, okay, so I want to create a button here. Okay, so I want to create a button here. So button with class. So button dot class. What happened to this? Yeah. Okay, so it is not working. Okay, no problem. So button type. So what is the button type here? Button type is equal to button. So I'll create a class btn space btn primary. Okay, and so here data bs toggle. So toggle is nothing but whenever I am performing some action on this button, okay, it should collapse. It should collapse. So how, what is collapse, you will understand. So data hyphen bs hyphen toggle. Okay, so toggle is equal to collapse. So toggle, what it should happen, it should be collapsed. Okay, so how it is collapsed and all we will see. And target data bs target is equal to, so what you are selecting here, you are selecting the id, you are selecting the id. So what you are selecting here, you are selecting the id. So what is demo here? Demo is the id, demo is the id. Okay, fine. So you are creating a button. So that button I will name it. Okay, so I'll just say show. Okay, show or hide. Okay, so show or hide something. Now here what I will do is I'll just delete all these things. Now what I'll say, div div id. So what id I should keep? I should keep this demo here. I should keep this demo. Okay, so id is equal to demo. Okay, id is equal to demo. Then what is the class that I need to use again here? I need to use the class is equal to collapse. Okay. Now the content. So how can I create this content, sir? Okay, you don't have to write all that. So you can just say lorem and say tab. So you just click, you just say lorem, lorem. Okay. So you just say, no, I did not type all that. But you have to say lorem, say tab. That's it. Okay. All the things will come. All the things will come. Okay. So you don't worry. Right. So now what I am going to do? So I'm going to, okay, I'm going to get now. What is the output that you'll get? You'll get a button, no? You'll get a button. So what is the name of that button? Something like show or hide. Okay. You will click on that button. So what should happen? So when you click on that button, the property of it is it should be collapsed. It should be collapsed. And what it should look at? It should look at the demo. Okay, let's run this and show you. Okay, now I got a button. Now I click on. Okay, one second. Show or hide. Okay. Uh, where I went wrong. So data collapse. Everything is correct. Button correct. So when you click on show or hide, so you will get that content. So am I doing it wrong somewhere? Any spelling mistake? Button type is equal to button ps collapse. Okay, just checking with it. Div correct only, correct only. Button primary toggle collapse bs target demo. Fine. Then what is the problem? So btn primary data bs toggle collapse data bs perfect. So everything is correct. Okay, you can just check if at all I am making any small mistake. Okay, so button. So under the div class, I am having a button. Type is equal to button. Class is equal to btn primary. Fine. Then database toggle is equal to collapse. Database target demo correct only. So everything is correct. So id is equal to demo. So this demo I'm taking up here. Class is equal to collapse. Okay. Okay. Script. The only things missing is the script. Okay. Let me copy that script also. So only thing missing was this. Yeah. Right. Only the JavaScript thing was missing. Now you can see show or hide. So when I say show, okay, so now it is in which mode? Showing mode. Now what I'm doing? Hide. Okay. So this is the action. How this action is coming, So when you are clicking on this show or hide, what is happening? It is taking the action on the demo. So what is there in demo actually? In demo we have this text. So we have used class collapse. When somebody is clicking on the button, you should either collapse or you should either show. Should either show. So that's what the point. Got it? So this notes and everything I'll add in your class notes. So you can try it. Just say lorem and say tab. That's it. You don't have to type all that. That is not even English. Okay, once again, I'm showing you this. What you can do. So in some uh, things, if you say lorem 8 also, it will come. But I'll not say that. I'll say lorem. Okay, and I'll say space. Lorem, sorry, tab. Lorem and tab, it will give you everything. What's your doubt? Not coming. So you added this script also. Script and this, no spelling mistakes. Spelling mistake should not be there. Class should be there, toggle should be there, and target should be there. Anything you are missing? When you load it first, it will appear. When you load it first, okay, so it will not appear, sorry. It will not appear. When you click on this, it will appear. Got it? Right. So this is also something like JavaScript inner HTML thing. Okay, so that is why we are using this target and all those. Right. So that's it for today in UI class. So we will be talking more about the things. As I told you, we have some more elements to cover. Like we have form. Okay, so two or three very important concepts we will be covering in our next session. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.